What's going on, everybody? You back rocking with your boy, Sweet Science, you on the air. Subscribe to the channel, beat the like button up. Make sure you hit the bell icon for all your post notifications because we're going to talk about it. So, last night, and I should have bet on it, but I didn't. Because I had a feeling it was going to happen. Canelo Alvarez takes the, what should be the third loss of his career, but officially the second loss of his career to Dmitry Bivol. And I'm not surprised, a lot of the times fighters, they have camps and they get in shape for the weight that they're trying to get at. And so if Bivol fights at 175, because just looking at the size difference of them is insane. And, you're going to have the trolls and the haters coming with the Canelo dared to be great comments and stuff like that. But nobody said that about Rigondeaux when he moved up to fight Lomachenko. No one said that about him. No one said that Wilder was daring to be great with him weighing 220, 230, and Fury weighing 300. What's the weight difference from that? So, Canelo moved up for a fight that nobody asked for, that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted to see him fight Dmitry Bivol. And so he moved up in what I'm sure Canelo and team thought was a cherry pick, and Canelo got dominated. He got his ass whooped, and you could see his gas problems. He's very similar at this point of his career to Conor McGregor in the MMA. Taking nothing away from Conor McGregor, he's a star. Canelo's a star, undoubtedly, but I think we're seeing the end of the road for Canelo. I think it's going to start to decline from here. Now other fighters know for sure, even though we already knew, a lot of us, that he's not invincible. So, he moved to 175. I mean, that's cool. And, like I said, you're going to have people that are going to be like, well, he dared to be great. Yeah, that's fine. But he also dared to get beat up, and that's what he did. So, hopefully, he'll get some sense about himself and he'll move back down to the lower weight classes. Hopefully we get the match between him and at least CHARLO or BENAVIDEZ or even Andrade. Hopefully we see those fights, because those are the fights we actually want to see Canelo in. All the Rocky Fieldings and the Avni Yildirim's, they're going to say, well, Avni Yildirim was a mandatory at a point in time in Canelo's career. Jamal Charlo was a mandatory, so I don't want to hear that. No one wants to see the Avni Yildirims of the world fight Canelo Alvarez. No one wants to see the Rocky Fieldings. No one wants to see well, now he's made Bivol a star by whooping his ass, but Dmitry Bivol has skills, and something was telling me to bet on the fight because he's at 175. And if you're at 175, that means you're above 175, more than likely, in between camps. And so you got to get in shape to come down to 175. So Canelo was coming up to 175. So, the size difference was starting to get, crazy. And, Canelo just hunting for a knockout. I guess he believes he's like some major knockout artist, and I don't think Canelo has one punch power like a Gervonta Tank Davis or like a Deontay Wilder. I don't think he has that kind of power. Canelo has beat you down power. Now, of course, there are some fights where even if you don't have one punch power, you're gonna one punch somebody and it might be over, like Canelo did to not Austin Trout, but the I forget his name, the black guy that was up against the ropes. Canelo punched him in the mouth. He spun around. He was out of there. I can't think of his name right now, but you guys who follow Canelo like that probably know. But yeah, the hype is over. Y'all acted like Canelo could walk on water and stuff like that. He's a man. Like Dmitry Bivol said before the fight, he said, I don't think he's invincible. He's a man. You know what I mean? And so there you have it. Canelo Alvarez has officially lost. When cherry picking goes wrong, when cherry picking goes bad. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does now. I think the best bet for him is to move to 168 and fight David Benavidez or move back down to 160 and fight Jamal Charlo. So the walls are closing in for Canelo. I should have bet on the fight, but it's all good. Yeah, man, the Canelo train and the Canelo hype is officially over. So, you know, you Canelo fans, I wish y'all luck. You know, I hope y'all don't y'all don't hurt yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But he still has a great record. You know, he's still a good fighter. You know what I mean? But he's just not the best. And so I think that officially makes the argument over of who's pound for pound number one between him and Terrence Bud Crawford. So without a doubt, Terrence Bud Crawford is pound for pound number one fighter in the world. And there you have it, man. So again, subscribe to the channel, beat the like button up. Make sure you hit the bell icon for all your post notifications. And I'm gone.